Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. It's Luna, and today we're going to be doing a vlog, so let's get right into it. Anyway, I'm going to work out now, and after I work out, I'll shower and eat breakfast, and then hopefully, if we have time, I'll do my makeup, but we'll see. I'm thinking about what outfit to wear. Let me see. Monday was PE, and Tuesday we didn't have school because I think it was something with teachers, maybe the teachers conference or whatever. So not until today I have PE. I'm pretty sure I do. I don't think they skip a day based on that stuff. It alternates every weekday. So I'll probably just wear some jogging pants and then an overshirt. Or I do have some tights too, some bell-bottom tights. I could either wear that with maybe a long sleeve shirt because it's pretty cold outside too, and it's okay if I wear a short sleeve top, but it's a bit easier if I wear the long sleeve top because then I don't have to worry about me getting cold and having to make sure to remember to carry a sweater. So why not make it easier? But we'll see. So this is the workout that I'm doing, and then I have to look for a video that I want to listen to. I'm gonna look at my history because I know there's something perfect, and then I'm gonna connect my Bluetooth. It's pretty late in the day already, which is fine. I still have time. I'm going for an all jeans fit, except for my shirt. My shirt isn't jeans, but I love jeans fits. They're so coordinating, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's like American core. It's so weird to even think about American core as a thing, but like in other countries, you have to think that there's like K-pop here, and then there's like Japanese pop, and then there's, I guess there's like a French girl situation. I mean, they know that because they think it's cute, open. And there's all these different aesthetics that are for all these different countries. So it would make sense that America has an aesthetic as well. And for today's look, I'm gonna go American core because why not? Anyway, I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I think I'm looking at the camera and then sometimes I'm like not, because I put my camera in a way that it's fully black, and then it's challenging to see the dot where the camera is, and I'm looking in the vicinity of it. You know, it's like right there, but I don't know the exact place right there. So I am just hoping that that is correct and that I'm looking at the camera right now. Anyway, I'm gonna take out these, and then like I can use some moisturizer. So moisturizer, oh my gosh, it's hot now. I'm gonna take this off. I'll put it back on later. And for American core, I'm probably gonna think more so 1950s amazing, or I could do the Instagram make like those girls, but why don't we go traditional since I'm dressing quite traditional today. Yes, I literally love moisturizing my hair. It was so good, especially when you have dry hair. Not me calling myself out for having dry hair right now, but it is a bit dry, just like the roots. The other parts aren't so dry, and the roots are one of the most important parts because that's where your hair is coming out of. It's not coming out from the bottom, which is like, there's some people that thought that. I was listening to this girl or whatever, and she did like a little story time, and she's talking about how she thought that her hair roots came from the top or from the bottom, and then they grew to the top or something like that. That is an interesting theory. As kids, our imagination and creativity are, it's unexplainable, and it is absolutely amazing. Let me think. I don't know, I feel like when I was a kid, I don't think I was very creative. I feel like I'm just like your average Joe. The most creative thing that I did that I think I ever remember is make a hand turkey, and you know what, that's something. And Picasso didn't become Picasso in one day. He probably made multiple hand turkeys, so it's actually just a start. And I don't know, creativity is amazing, but I can't really draw. I can draw, but I can't draw realistic drawings, which I know not everyone can draw realistic drawings, but it'd be so nice if I could. Maybe one day I'll take classes to draw realistically because it's nice, it's fun, and it's a good way to express your creativity. So let's start with color corrector, because basically what it does, it helps not show your dark circles, which I do have dark circles. I feel like they're getting better though. They're not as dark as before, but they're still there. I'll survive. And today is a nice day. I have PE today, which in reality I don't really mind PE because it's nice either way. You get to basically just have fun. We're playing volleyball right now, so right now we get to just play games and do whatever, really. Like, of course, play the game, have fun, and you get to talk to your friends as well. So that's always a plus. And wait, I had my other concealer, but I don't know where I put it. That's right. No, did it fall out? It probably fell out one of these days. That's fine. I have one concealer already. I'll just use this right now. But my other one had much more product in it. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, I mean, it's not letting me never never seen a bird before, but it is interesting to see it just fly away into the abyss. Even though, isn't it like getting cold? So shouldn't birds be like, I don't know, going somewhere warm or something like that? I forgot what you call it, migrating or whatever. So just saying, but you know what? She wants to stay here because she knows who's here, me. So she obviously wants to stay here and be around me in my aura, and that totally makes sense because who wouldn't? So obviously she's here for me and queen behavior. See, oh, she flight again. It's because she knows. Covering up dark circles is so nice because I feel like I like foundation, but sometimes I can just forget it's on. Even when I wear makeup, I can just forget it's on. And then if you touch your face like anywhere, you're gonna get makeup on yourself, and that is not fun. But we survive and we endure. And since I don't have PE today, I have a science lab for biology, and we have a test on Friday. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have us make posters for everything, and that is nice. She gives us a checklist to go off of, and then with that checklist we make the poster, and it's very nice to use for tests. If only all teachers did that, or something like that, where they let you know what's going to be on the test. But in some cases it is known what's going to be on the test, and I guess they want you to be prepared for anything, which makes sense. But like, honey, I feel like to a certain extent we don't really need to be prepared for everything until the final exam. But then again, if we test you on everything, you won't have to forget and wait until the final exam. It is easier to study little small chunks of everything than it is to study one big chunk. So if they do test you on 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can't. They make it so you will study more so everything, or at least be more motivated to study everything, and you'll have less to worry about when it does come to the final exam. And that is nice. Now that I think about it, I won't be doing any regents. And that is so weird to say, especially as a New Yorker, because now all of my tests are going to be made by my teachers. So that is nice. And because of that, it'll be easier for them to at least hint what might be on the exam to us, which I feel like it makes it easier in a way, because with the regents, you don't always know what's going to be on the test, certainly, because they just take a scientific guess and estimate based on past regencies and etc. But with these college classes, they're making the test themselves, so they'll know exactly what will be on the test. And of course, I have rulebooks to follow as well, but ultimately it'll be them, because every teacher might have their own little flair of things, their different teaching style and more stuff. So 4 minutes. We have 30 minutes. Yes. Oh, I love having like under eyes. I feel like it just makes your eyes pop. I want to make sure that my eyes can be seen all the way up to Mars. I'm gonna be shining so bright like a star. They can see me all the way up to Mars. Yes, that is how it should be, and that is what should happen. I know some people, they don't put makeup on their forehead, which, do you? Like, whatever makes you happy. Because I feel like you don't really need it there. Unless you want to put contour right here to make your forehead seem smaller, then you don't really need it. You're good. You're not really doing anything on there. Except, I feel like I put highlighter on the tip of my forehead, or I don't know, the middle, not the tip, whatever, because I don't know, my cousin, she taught me how to do makeup more, so she did that, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it too. And I don't think it really changes anything, but I just do it because I'm so used to doing it, so I'm just gonna continue doing it. And I don't think it has any negative effects, so I'm just gonna leave it and let it be. Okay. Oh, now let's put on some blue. Let me see. Match my blue with this one. I don't know what blue matches with this. Oh, I did finish up on the look on my own, but we love her, and I gotta get going now. I gotta put in my band still. Came home. Today was a pretty good day. In biology, we kind of get these study poster boards, and they're a lot of work. I thought about what study methods I'm gonna use in college, and I'm definitely gonna just probably use the blurting method and just use an iPad to write it all out. Those iPads that can also have like a keyboard, I'm gonna use one of those. In financial planning, or financial class basically, we just had a test, and that was pretty easy. I like studied, so it's alright. And then after that, I had anatomy, physiology. We're just going over notes and stuff. In English, we have this big essay to do, but she's giving us time in class to do it, so that's good. Study hall, I think I basically just relaxed. And then in math, we just have the worksheet that we're gonna do, a mixed review before our test, so that's really nice that she has us done that. And I felt like so bad. I'm probably just overreacting. I'm definitely overreacting because I forgot my homework, and I was like looking for it and I couldn't find it. And then I don't know, I think it would have been nicer if I told her, but like that I didn't have it, so she figured out herself like that I didn't have it, and it was like kind of embarrassing. But like, I think I'm also reacting because in 5 months it isn't gonna be that serious, and it was never that serious, and it's just like homework, so it's a test, it's not so many points on my grades with whatever, and I still don't have it, so even when I got home, but it's whatever. And in Spanish we're writing these things, but she makes us do it in class. We're basically watching a video about, what do you call it, that Spanish holiday or Mexican holiday that is celebrating the dead, so Dia de los Muertos, and then she has questions about vocab, things about it, and you have to write sentences in Spanish class, so makes sense. And that's basically it. And then I have a bunch of tests coming up for Friday because it's the end of the unit, and I'm studying for that right now. I'm studying for biology right now because I feel like that's my worst subject right now. Like the rest of them I like get. AP, well, for anatomy and physiology, I'm not too worried about that right now because he said that they're probably not going to do the test until next week. So I'm just chillaxing. Or even next week, he was saying. So I have some time for that. For biology, I'm just taking a practice test, and I'm just going over the questions that I get wrong. Today was also so embarrassing because I went out 5 times in one class to get tissue. I don't know why, but I find it so embarrassing. But it's okay. I can't control that. There's nothing I can do. I'm done with studying and then relaxing for a bit. So now I'm gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, and head up to bed. This is the homework that I had to do. All you have to do for her is to take a picture of it and then post it, and then she'll count it towards your grade. Let's braid my hair. I already washed my hair and I moisturized. Well, I'm gonna put on some serum, so I'm gonna put on some moisturizer as well. Hi sisters! My hair is a bit demoisturized. I'm gonna just put oil on it because I always like moisturizing hair. So there is moisturizer in here. Just needs some oil. And it's literally just like regular basic oil that I use. Nothing extra out there. Some extra virgin oil extracted from the Himalayas of the tallest mountain by the indigenous people from the Himalayas, handcrafted themselves. They made every single drop special with its own unique scent and smell, with its own unique abilities. Every drop, you get a new ability. One drop, telepathy. Another drop, the ability to fly. Another drop, the ability to breathe underwater. You don't know what ability you'll get until you try it. You never know until you try it. Ugh, being sick. Why? We have to be sick. I literally looked that up the other day because I was like, ugh, this doesn't make any sense. They said genetic diversity. But at the same time, though, at least for back then, I feel like genetic diversity, honey, it wasn't really needed for real. Because back then, what did people live to way back then? What, 26? Hunting in the wild? Honey. They didn't need genetic diversity. They already had it because of natural causes. Like the weather. Don't make no sense. But I guess things, they just come up and, you know what I mean? The viruses, they try to live too. But they, because we got vaccines and stuff like that, period. And our killer T cells, period. Learning about the body is so cool. I just think about all of the ways that my body is cool and your body is cool, and all of the things that it does for you. Your heart is pumping 24/7. Like homegirl, she never gets a break, and she is always putting in overtime. We love her. And your lungs, you are always breathing in air and breathing out air. And you use a lot of your brain throughout the day as well. Your whole body is like, it's doing a lot to keep you alive. So thankful for my body. And it's so cool how they all work together to make what we are today, what we look like today. But it's so crazy how we're all made up of these cells or whatever, and we all look like this. And also, my teacher was saying we're more made up of bacteria than we are ourselves, or what we think of ourselves, and that is so crazy. Sometimes I think about how, like, I'm not me, how I'm my brain. I'm not Luna. Luna is not Luna. Luna is my brain. My brain is controlling what I'm doing with my hand right now. 6, 7. It's controlling what I'm doing with my hair right now. My brain is controlling me braiding my hair at night. It's really cool. It's so real. Sometimes I think about like being outside of my body, and my brain just like, it does everything. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like so surreal. And now I totally get why people are trying to put brains and robots and stuff to see if it'll work. But also, you also have to think about how the full body is interconnected. And I did see this thing where they have a Neuralink, I think, by Tesla or whatever, where they're trying to let these people be able to move because they have disabilities or something like that. They can, let's say, move their arm, and with the Neuralink, it could help them move their arm. And that's amazing. Everyone deserves to have that ability to move, because that's living. We move all the time. If we didn't move, it would be so boring. and I'm gonna write in my journal, read, plan, and go to sleep. I love it. It looks like two cute piggy tails. Oink. Why did I oink? Where's the look for a pen? I didn't say an outro, so I'll say it now. I love you guys and thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you later.